The West has the reputation of being more competitive, but the East is only getting stronger, Brett. Which conference you think right now is tougher?
Yeah, I don't mean to upset anybody that lives east of the Mississippi, BA, but it's the West. I mean, the West has the star power. The West is chock full of incredible teams that have been together for a while and ones that are growing. And if LeBron James is in the West, probably tougher.
There's Jackson with the three. The rebound by Whiteside. The Jazz shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Azubuike. Outside for Butler. Here's Forrest. Tries yet again. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And they'll keep possession. Bogdanovich from long range. Here's Azubuike. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
And no luck that time either. The Thunder shooting it well at 59%. Jackson against Bogdanovich. From outside the arc. And that's good. Jackson for three. Jackson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Azubuike. Pass to Whiteside. Second shot opportunity. That one no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Butler passes to Bogdanovich. In terms of broadcasting, allowing fans to stream games from really any device. How have you? And so it's the third, taking care of business in this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about does it for the first game.
All right, now let's head over to Play Now Online. This mode challenges users against other 2K players while using various NBA teams across different eras. There could only be one winner here, so the person that's racked up the most wins is TK's Way. Welcome to the winner's circle and enjoy the award.
Congrats, TK. Now let's combine our last award.
That's a great look at our location tonight. The home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set. DA, it's over.
Thank you very much.
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Friday, the San Antonio Spurs come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Monday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. They've got Green, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Will Barton, and it's Campazzo in at the point guard position. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. Hits it from three-point range.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Ayton, the pass to Harris. Paul for three. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Nuggets ball.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. It's a three-point game. This, of course, their first time matched up with the Suns.
And they swept this club in the regular season, but ended up falling to them in the playoffs.
Doesn't go for him. Good D by Booker. Green against Harris. Jacks up a three. No good there. And it's Denver the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Green passes to Campazzo. There's the three. Drills the three-pointer.
Wow,
they finally get it to go down on their fourth try.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Harris against Green. Harris kicks to Paul. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Harris dishes to Booker. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Barton. Misses off the right iron.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Campazzo is covered by Ayton. So they take the lead. Campazzo's got 5 now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Green in the post. He's guarded by Booker. Puts it up from 12. And it's Green missing. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. And he banks in the layup. He has 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Green. This one for 3. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. I know, here we go. Harris, nobody back.
Well, that's the court awareness of Mr. Devin Booker. This guy increasingly becoming such a good passer.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Cousins. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Campazzo. The Nuggets with another miss. The Suns leading. Harris looking it over. Takes the 3. He can't get it to go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Here's Barton. Rejected by Harris. Ball finds Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Harris missing again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here is Harris. Ayton, the pass to Harris. Paul outside. And the jam by Harris.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
Derek Favors checked in for Denver. Campazzo, the pass to Barton. Outside, Green. Now the pass to Campazzo. Over Paul. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, that's the size of Derek Favors, allowing him to snag these boards. This guy, you've got to keep him off the offensive glass.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Paul passes to Harris. Fires for three. Denver grabs the miss. Now here's Barton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Harris. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. So for the Suns, JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Torrey Craig comes in for Jay Crowder. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Booker.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit number one option for an offense.
Phoenix leading by 4. Passes it to Harris. Paul finds Harris. And stolen by Favors. And here is Morris. Pass to Favors. McGee with the block. They get it back. Here's Pokusevski. 6 to shoot. And on the court come the Suns on the break. And here's Harris from the arc. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. For 3, Forbes. A three-pointer is right on target. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on championship caliber teams. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Morris with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Driving to the basket. And that one good.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Now, here is Morris. Here is Forbes. The tray. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Denver calls timeout. Nice game, great performance by Harris.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Landry Shamit's checked in for Harris. Green against Harris. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The kick out to Crowder. 5 to shoot. Harris trying to get free. Shot by Crowder, no good. So with Paul on the bench. Here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. Harris is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Crowder in it, the small forward. Now here's Johnson. Count it. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch on his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Campazzo, the pass to Cousins. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now here is Harris. 19 points in the game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And then how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
And that one's good. Cousins.
Boy, aggressive move by DeMarcus Cousins. He'll dish out more punishment than he receives, that's for sure.
Crowder finds Harris. Now here's Ayton. Pass to Harris. Fires the 3. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Nice game, great performance by Harris.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Jermichael Green, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Kicks it to Barton. Campazzo, defended by Booker. And there's the pass to Green. And another miss by Denver. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen.
Boy, I love the strong finish from Jay Crowder. He doesn't settle on the layup, demonstrates his impressive vertical.
To the paint. They kick it out to Green. 3-pointer, Barton. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
He doesn't hit that one.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Campazzo, the pass to Green. That one wide left. And here's Phoenix. They're on an 11-2 run. Ayton kicks to Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Suns in second.
Yeah, knocking down free throws was a real specialty for them last year.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Phoenix.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
One more thing they've done well is challenge shooters and change shots. A lot of blocks early.
And Phoenix making a change here. Hall's checked in. Now here's Green. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Offensive rebound. Crowder. Harris inside. Guarded by Green. Snatched up. And slam dunk by Harris.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
So it's Denver now. The Suns getting the bucket. Najee passes to Campazzo. Can they get it? And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Harris has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The shot's good from Paul.
Now, how about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Now here's Barton. Passes to Green. 1:44 left to play here in the second quarter. Barton from outside. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. So for the Suns, JaVale McGee comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Jay Crowder. Here is Forbes, defended by Booker. Paul with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. And there's Booker on the assist by Harris. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Booker. Now here is Harris, and he has 28 points for the game. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Scooped up. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they and trying to fight their way back.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal
Chris
foul.
Paul picks up that one.
Second team shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns having no problem. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Out in front of the half is Phoenix. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, we've got a second half of basketball. Competitive. And it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got DeMarcus Cousins. Will Barton is out there with Green. And it's Campazzo in at the 1 spot. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
And Harris wide open. He shoots another 3 for Phoenix.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Cousins. And yes, it's good. Cousins has got 7 points in the game.
What a luxury to have someone like DeMarcus Cousins roaming the interior and drawing defensive attention.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Cousins, no good.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
A nice shot by Booker.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the wide open shot from Green. Drains it from beyond the arc. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Harris against Green. Harris outside. Five on the clock. Rebound by the Nuggets.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Barton. The Nuggets moving the ball around. High post Cousins. 18 feet out. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebounding.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
16 feet away. Cousins pulls it in. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Barton outside. From deep, Green. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Boy, you think about DeAndre Ayton. It's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
Back to Green. Barton outside. Over Booker. That's short off the rim.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Harris with it. Out guarded by Barton. Back to Harris. With the drive. Kicks it out to Booker. Harris inside. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And that's now 35 points for baddest one. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Barton outside. There's the pass to Green. Cousins trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Green.
3-point field goal.
Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Back to Barton. Outside, Green. Back to Barton. Over Booker. Barton, no luck.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Here's Harris. There's the drive. And the chip by Harris.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Passes it to Cousins. To the inside. Barton. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, you love it. DeMarcus Cousins drawing the defensive attention and still has the court awareness to make the play.
Booker looking around. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Campazzo, the pass to Barton. Here's Najee. Shoots over Crowder. Najee, no good. Crowder dishes to Harris. Booker outside. Over Green. And Booker kicks to Harris. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from Booker. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. The drive by Green. 2 points. That one goes. And it's 8 points for Jeff Green.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Back to Harris. Right side Crowder. In the corner, it's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Campazzo, the pass to Cousins. Rejected by Harris.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Denver. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. And that first
in for the Nuggets.
Here is Favors. Pokusevski, the pass to Favors. Knocked loose. Stolen by McGee. They've got Harris. Torrey Craig is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Bridges. And it's Paul in at the 1. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Harris up top. He's covered by Favors. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires at the elbow. Tipped away. Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Ball against Morris. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Barton against Harris. Morris outside. Throws it up high, and Barton throws it down.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Down low. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
It gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Phoenix. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. Harris, good.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Defended by Paul. Kicks to Reed. Pass to Pokusevski. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. A wide open look here for Craig. And the 3 off target. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. A nice shot by Reed.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
For 3, Harris. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Harris has got 47 points.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Pokusevski, the pass to Favors. To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And it's been wonderful to watch Rivers develop into a veteran leader.
And you understand.
In for the Nuggets.
Barton against Harris. Craig can't get it to go.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
The pass to Campazzo. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question, and I think there's a combination of confidence and humility
that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 49 points in the game.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs. After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Harris passes to Bridges. For three. And good. He hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Barton rejected by Harris. And he gets it back. Barton, no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Back to Harris. Bridges outside. Offline with his three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Green against Bridges. Six on the shot clock. Campazzo. The offensive rebound. Cousins, no good. And it's Harris with the ball for Phoenix. Ball outside. Bridges finds Harris. Al Paul. Shoots from 12. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got assist number 8 now on the night.
2 minutes remaining.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Barton outside. Pass to Cousins. Here's the three. Barton missing again.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Harris up top. Barton defending. Harris kicks to Craig. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
Jeff Green picks one up.
All the officials are all over that one.
Landry Shipp.
In for the Nuggets.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Suns.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight. A fantastic show.
And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For baddest one.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash over.
A nice shot by Reed.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Harris with it. Now Green defending. Harris draws the double. Bridges finds Harris. Kicks it out to Booker. No good on the triple. And Denver has possession. Defended by Booker. Off target from outside. So it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest...
Primero la H, después va la U, después va la M, la A, C, A, O. Soy de la H, no la de Travis. Yo tengo la salsa, Flow Héctor la voz. Quieren que me escrache, dicen, pero el audio nunca resbaló. Hablaron de mí, wow, qué raro, pero primero dime quién te habló. Yo sigo fly, como vuelo, congelado, mira mi hielo, yeah. Como el cielo, el dinero de lejos, los vuelos, el dinero no duerme, eso yo me desvelo. De tonto no tengo ni un solo pelo, me quieren coger de... Me alejo, yo le digo bye y nos vemos. Yo soy bad boy, mami, como ven, wala. Ando con Dios, pero el diablo me jala con este piquete que no se iguala. Patean como fútbol de sala, tengo a tu wifi. Si como koala y no se resbala, no me ven volando, me cortan la sala. Lo hice a pulmón sin favores ni palas, yeah. Todo el día, todos los días tengo todo el día. Abuelito me decía que joseara todos los días. Estoy como Jordan con la...
VC. But that brings us to the 2KTV Interactive Wizard. This award goes to the dedicated viewer who answered the most 2KTV interactive trivia correctly. This was a close call, but we have a new winner this year. Congratulations to Alex Guitarman 90.
You gotta know that 2KTV trivia.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Boy, the Thunder looking like they're not messing around tonight. They had a little bit of an edge to them as they got off the bus earlier. Just a magnificent sunset illuminating the metropolitan area of Greater Houston, the most populous city, and with tip-off.
Hey, Brian.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now, we'll see how they overcome it.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Aaron Gordon is out there with Jackson. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Jackson. And it's Jackson in at the 2. And for Houston, they've got Kyrie Irving. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Johnson. Then there's Johnson. And a great center matchup down low tonight. Chris, today's centers are so skilled. You helped pave the way for that.
Oh, thank you, D.A. But it's also because of the spacing. I mean, today it seems like there's more great passing big men than ever. But that's also because of the shooting, the spacing on the floor, and the talent of these guys. And very honestly, watching those that came before them and taking it to another level.
Johnson with a bucket.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. A tough one.
Jackson, the pass to Gordon. Now Jackson. About a minute into this first quarter. Back to Jackson. The three. The shot, no good. And Houston will come the other way. Right side Johnson.
Thunder foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
To the paint. Here's Pierce. The Thunder with the rebound.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
Hey, great communication on the lob.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And there's Towns on the assist by Johnson.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Jackson, the pass to Jackson. There's the three. Rebounded by Johnson.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The three is up. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. Back to Jackson. From deep three-point range. The shot no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Towns. Banked it in off the glass. Towns has gotten his second bucket.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Jackson outside. Drains the triple. Jackson's got 8.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And it's Irving missing. The Thunder have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Jackson, the pass to Jackson. Back to Jackson. Pass to Jackson. With the drive. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. The shot by Johnson, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. It's stolen by Johnson. Now here's Irving, defended by Jackson. Irving, no good.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And stolen by Irving. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. The rebound by Jackson.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Sinks the tray.
That makes them 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Timeout called. Houston, they want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
And here is Irving. A 26-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. Shot clock at 5. Misses off the left iron.
Oh, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
And the dunk by Jackson.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
From deep, Johnson. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Jackson, the pass to Jackson. Jackson against Johnson. There's the triple. From downtown. That's good from Jackson. On the assist from Jackson.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Johnson finds Johnson. From deep. The rebound by Jackson. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Jackson, the pass to Gordon. Back to Jackson. This one for 3. Jackson can't get it to go. The Rockets trail. Now Johnson, coming off a terrific game against Minnesota.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible. These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Coming out of the floor for the Thunder.
There's Jackson with the 3, and the three-pointer goes. Jackson's got 16.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
These last seasons, we've had the privilege of listening to our players when they use their voices. And it's also been amazing to see the NBA work to support them.
You know, our players are empowered to stand up for what they believe in. I mean, it started with players like Bill Russell, Spencer Haywood, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And that's what our league is about. And we know that's a very special thing.
Baisley, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Edwards comes in for Jackson.
He's going to have a tough time hitting that if he can't create a little more space for himself.
Down low. Here's Baisley. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Houston has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. The pass to Anthony, to the inside. Şengün, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Jokic. Not going to go that time. Now the Rockets take it the other way.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
The shot by Ingram, no good. Thunder with a lead. For the finish. Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Driving in.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Kicks it out to Jackson. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Anthony. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Jackson against Anthony. To the middle. There's the steal. Porter with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Anthony misses.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Jackson. Beyond the arc. Anthony grabs the board. Well, the Rockets shooting 33% in the first quarter. Pass to Ingram. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
It's been fun watching Brandon Ingram's scoring stats climb.
Into the line for the Thunder.
There's Jackson with the 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game.
They've been so efficient from deep, hitting over 50%. That'll win a lot of games.
You know, Grant, what's really impressive about Ingram's scoring is what he can do on those nights when he just goes off.
Yeah, we've seen some explosive stuff from him on the offensive end from time to time. Now, when he's dialed in, he can absolutely torch you. You just wish he could perform at that level every night.
On the court for the Thunder, Darius Baisley is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Jackson. Then it's Jackson. And it's Jackson in at the small forward position. Jackson, the pass to Jackson. From the arc. Oklahoma City gets it back. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Jackson against Towns. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Jackson, pass to Gordon. Jackson outside. Irving against Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 20 points.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Johnson passes to Johnson. Inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Pass to Pierce. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Jackson. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. 22 points for him.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Johnson. Johnson passes to Irving. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And we're going to have a jump ball. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And here are the Thunder now. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Pass to Jackson. Jackson against Irving. Jackson can't get it to go. For Houston, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. And Irving gets it to go.
Another area where Irving is lethal. I mean, sweet release on his 3-ball.
To the paint. And the dunk by Jokic.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Timeout called. Houston and a new rookie class to watch here early in the season, Greg. How long should we wait to evaluate a rookie's play, you think?
Well, B.A., I think you have to give them a pass their whole first year. It just takes a minute to adjust and acclimate. And a lot depends on the age of the rookie as well.
Outside Irving. Pass to Pierce. Gordon against Irving. Towns passes to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. A shot from the mid-range. That one off the back iron and out. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
To the reverse layup and drops it in. Irving's got 5 now.
Irving is just so confident at handling the rock, and why shouldn't he be? His moves are untouchable.
It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession. Jokic finds Jackson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Houston on D. Trailing by 10. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, good whistle.
And he knocks down the first one.
Third team foul.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Pierce. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
From deep, Johnson. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
There's Jackson with the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Johnson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And the dunk by Jackson.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Outside Irving. Pass to Pierce. Fires the 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Jackson outside. Back to Jackson. Gordon, the pass to Jackson. From deep. And there's Jackson on the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Here's Johnson with the tip. Great positioning on the putback. Johnson's got 12 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Houston foul.
So both teams making some changes here. And so it's the Oklahoma City. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. Oklahoma City has the edge here at halftime. They lead by 10. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living and they're living good, baby.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Houston?
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
Thanks for joining.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Here's Irving. They've got Johnson. Johnson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Kyrie Irving. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And the shot's good. 13 points in the game.
And look, Irving is a superb passer. He's skilled at slicing passes over to his teammates in the pick and roll.
And when you watch Towns, one thing is clear. He's one of the best in the league. He gives you so much when he's on the floor.
Jackson can't get it to go.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
He's just in a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Outside Johnson. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. Outside Johnson. Offline with a 3. And you know, Grant, with Towns, he's arguably one of the top dozen big men in the league.
And you forget how young he is, B.A. I mean, a few years from now, he might be top 5. He has all the tools necessary to be a superstar. And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Jackson against Irving. Jackson outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Houston has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Outside for Irving. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. The drive by Jackson. Oh, goodness!
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Houston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. It's Johnson with a drive.
Oh, nice!
What a jam!
Yeah. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. There's Jackson with the 3. The Rockets pull it in.
After the monster first half from three-point range, I mean, things have dried up for him here in the second.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Jackson on the wing. Softly drops in the floater. Jackson's got 13.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Jackson against Johnson. Gordon with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. There's Jackson with the 3. Back to Jackson. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown. And it's a 9-point Oklahoma City lead.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Pierce can't get to it. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Here's Jackson. Gordon can't hit. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Down low. It's stolen by Johnson. Back comes Houston in transition. Up and over Gordon. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. 17 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Jackson can't get it to go.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back and find the opposite of shots.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
you know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
Another area where they've done a great job tonight is forcing the issue on D and getting some steals.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. You got to keep the pressure on.
And it's Jackson on the take. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Houston has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Pass to Ingram. Johnson against Jackson. Johnson passes to Ingram. Anthony with it. Over Jackson. Knocked loose.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that very tough jump shot.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
You want to see how efficient the offense is running? A great stat to look at is points off assists, and they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
The other thing, they continue to fill it up from three-point range, making it look easy.
Here's Christopher. That one rolls around and rims out. The Thunder have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the
That's how you feel?
Oh!
Okay. Wow. That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Thunder with a lead. Here's Gordon. Tipped. And he recovers it, and he gets it back. Here's Jackson. He's got 36 points. Jackson. Jackson, the pass to Jackson. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Kevin Porter, and that one falls for Jackson. Johnson, he's
now into the lineup for the Thunder.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Oh, they get a hand on it. Now here's Jackson.
Houston foul.
And the Thunder making a change here. Gordon's checked in.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Thunder.
Jackson outside. Pass to Edwards. Back to Jackson. Three-pointer. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
I mean, with all these three-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around the neck. I tell he's got to be more unselfish.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Aaron Gordon. And it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his third foul of the game. Jokic is checked in for Oklahoma City.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder.
Jackson outside. Jokic up top. 6 to shoot. Tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Outside Johnson. To the inside. Here's Towns. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Jackson on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Takes the three. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Jackson, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
And that one falls for Jackson. Jackson, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And he makes both free throws.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
For Houston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Pierce. It doesn't go for him. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Jackson can't get it to go.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Here's Pierce. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now.
He is shot in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And that one falls for Jackson. And so Jackson nails both of them.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
Outside Irving. Launches a 3. Knocks down the triple. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
The way he's firing from 3 today, they ought to keep riding.
Oklahoma City calls timeout.
The coach, no doubt, wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He loves the pressure D. He told his guys, quote, "We've got them on their heels. They're making mistakes. Do not let them get comfortable. We'll see if they can maintain their disruptive ways down the stretch." Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Jackson finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Jackson outside. No good from outside. For Houston, they've gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Lets it go from deep. Pass to Gordon. Back to Jackson. That three's off the mark.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Johnson against Jackson. They get it back. He shoots again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First team.
And he makes the first.
At the line for your Rockets.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting 27% here in the fourth. And there's the drive. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Pass to Irving. The 3. Knocks down the long J. Irving's got 14 points here in the second half.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Jackson on the wing. Now Jokic. Covered by Towns. There's Jackson with the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Jackson's got 46.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Johnson passes to Johnson. A good look from Johnson. And it's Houston scoring again.
bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Yeah, and he's gotten to his spots and capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Jackson. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. And it's Jackson on the take. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson's got 12 now in this quarter.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end, and he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Johnson. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Jackson, right side. Fires from deep. He got it again. Sensational. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Johnson inside. Defended by Gordon. Pass to Pierce. Here's the three. He drops it from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. Thunder with a lead. Jackson down low. Three-pointer. Jackson can't get it to go. Houston has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Jackson outside. From deep three-point range. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Johnson. The Thunder with the rebound. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets it go. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Johnson. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Houston now. Time running out. Pass to Irving. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Okay, Kyrie. That one made my day.
Jackson outside. Jackson outside. Jackson pass to Gordon. Jackson with it. Jackson outside. Gordon outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Johnson's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Jackson outside. Jackson pass to Gordon. Jackson outside. Pass to Jackson. Jackson outside. The 3. And there's Jackson on the assist from Jackson. And the Thunder lead by 9. Houston calls timeout. They're behind by 9. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Substitution for your Rockets.
And here is Green. Shoots over Jackson. The rebound by Jackson. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Jackson.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Jackson finds Jackson. There's the drive and the dunk by Jackson.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy.
See how I'm running on the track, enough stamina. When we come through, that's a bank these racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Back with the hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, man. No sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from an OG. Big bank these racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Back with the hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, man. No sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from an OG. Hey, when it come to you, issue with trust. Won't let no one get a piece of your love. Yeah, base it on loyalty, base it on us. I ain't the picture perfect type, but I'm making it up. You say you want a bad flip it, I can't get enough. I'm rich alone, but when I'm with you, I'm bitter as forbidden fruit on apple juice. Can I sip on the cup? Mix it with some. You chosen. It up when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open, it's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Girl, you chosen. Sound is NDA, no, you can't bring no phones in. We walk in and they're like, what's all the commotion? No, he can't step a foot in here if we don't know him. Treat you special, girl, I hit you with the roses. Can't stand your boyfriend, he too controlling. You get along better with me. Up when you open.
Girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Yeah, what up? Yeah, brand new rollie got you frozen. 2 more, got that. She wanna go up, don't provoke him. Like she voting. I like when you talk that to me. Ain't nothing new, but you know how to do it to me. We can make a and a rapper, you the got a in jacuzzi. She love me like Lucy. I'm a dog like Snoopy. And you sweating out your weed, rich, I ain't cheap when I like what I see.
Girl, you chosen. Get up when you. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
All of them, I want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of them, all of them. I want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of them, all of them. Want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of that, all of them. liking that boom. Give me headroom, stretched out all in that backseat. I need that leg room. Give me sugar, sugar, honey, what that bread do? Sticky, sticky, money tree stuck to me, don't ever move. Call me Senora Cash Dollar. Hola, if the coin talking, bring my Motorola. Or I be on D&D chillin' in my Corolla. Posted up like a piece of art at the MoMA, all of them. I want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of them, all of them. I want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of them, all of them. Want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of that, all of them. I want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of them. Come here, baby, quiet down and listen. Show me you could take direction, I'll show you my vision. Never, I won't make you division. I'm trying to get it all tonight, it's a mission. Give me all, the spice, close the kitchen. And I'ma give you all my spice right 100 degrees. Or I'ma have to sign you out early dismissing. All of them, I want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of them, all of them. I want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of them, all of them. Want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of that, all of them. I want it all, give me all of that, all of them. Give me all of them. Give me them, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that. Lulu B, you know she a I want it. Give me that, I give me that, I give me that. Give it all, give it all, give it all. Kickstand lean and I never fall. Digga-doom, digga-doom. Digga-doom, digga-doom.
VC. Our next award is the 2K Pro-Am Champion. The Pro-Am presents some of the toughest competition in NBA 2K. Whether it's 3-on-3 or 5-on-5, this mode challenges everyone on the sticks. But who stepped up the most this year, and who won the most games in the Pro-Am? Well, that would be LR Zeus, our new Pro-Am champion.
And finally,
the mighty Mississippi River carving its path through Memphis, Tennessee. And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sideline. And we
Kevin
and David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, DA. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Visit out there with the closer. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Jackson in at the 4. And for Memphis, Mitchell is out there with John Morant. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Jackson, and it's Jackson in at the power forwards position. Shots good by Thames. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
That's to Dedmon. Good ball movement here by Miami. Thames, no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. On deep. A shot that time, not on target. And the Heat going the other way now. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Win one, lose one. This might be the case again for both teams this coming season.
Now here's Morant. Last time out he had 14 points. Left side Jackson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Thames. Outside Jackson. Outside Butler. From the line. And he hits the jump shot.
This is one of Jimmy Butler's go-tos. He loves the jump shot from mid-range.
And the rejection by Jackson. On defense, the Heat. Jackson dishes to Morant. Fires the three. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant. And it's 8 points for money. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Thames, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
The pass to Butler. Driving the lane, and slam dunk by Butler.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Now here's Jackson. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. Clock is at 3. Out to the right wing. And the dunk by Jackson.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And so here is Miami. Grizzlies making the shot. The closer. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Mitchell wide open. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat trail by 6. Pass to Thames. Misses off the left iron.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the night.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
The closer. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Jackson. After the Heat pick up 2. Poked away. Butler with the steal. Here's Thames. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Thames has got his second bucket of the night.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Here's Thames. Last game he had 12. Jackson looking around. 3-pointer. Here's Mitchell. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Pass to the closer. Pass to Butler. Jackson trying to break free. And it's Butler missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant kicks to Jackson. Now the pass to Giannis. Here's Morant. Shot clock at 5. The dish to Jackson. From outside the arc. The shot, no good. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
What a physical play from Butler, going for a dunk and jamming it right in on top of the defense.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Bam Adebayo comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Mitchell. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 10. And the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? There's the lob. Jackson takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Hero. Martin trying to free himself up. Hero, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Passes it to Hero. Over Jackson. Hero, no good.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Outside Jackson trains the three-pointer. And now a 10-point Grizzly lead.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's the closer. No good, unable to end this run.
And already they've taken out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Thames. Miami no good on that time either.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 13. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Thames. Now, Hero, coming off a solid outing against Charlotte.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Jackson finds Jackson. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Martin. Here's the closer. Rebounded by Jackson.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Jackson passes to Morant. Outside Jackson. It's Jackson atop the key. 20 feet out. That one off the back iron and out. The Heat trail by 13. Outside Martin. Lowry feeling it out a bit. And he lobs it up toward the rim and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Some changes for Memphis. Adams, he's checked in for Jackson. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Jackson kicks to Jones. Pass to Jackson. Back to McCollum. Memphis moving that ball around. Outside Jackson. Diving in. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And there hasn't been anything easy for them in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now here's Jackson. 18 points for him. Nailed from three-point land.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Outside Lowry. From deep three-point range.
Well, McCollum's speed can make him tough to shake as a defender. He's able to just stay in front of you and contest the shot.
And as the first... You know, Greg, when you think about Jimmy Butler, it sure seems like he was...
I'm so fortunate to be able to...
And Butler, Greg, in his previous stop. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Steve is a bigger guard with a great... 3-point shot. You have to think you would have done well in today's game.
Yeah, Kevin, but probably as a center, a pick and pop big, because everybody's playing smaller now. So I doubt you'd have found me in the backcourt.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
On the court for the Heat, they've got the closer, Lowry, out there with the Wizard, and there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Jackson, and at the center, filling out the middle. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 19-6 run. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Jackson. A second chance effort. There's the triple. Jackson misses.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Misses the three. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Outside Jackson. Shoots the three. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Moran finds Jackson. Second chance shot. Miami grabs the miss. Here's the closer. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more visible.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Grizzlies.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Jackson. Puts it up. And it falls over the rim and in. Jackson's got 24.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now a timeout called by Miami. We've seen Money really having a great game.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Now here's Butler. He had 22 points in the win against Charlotte.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Miami. Jackson dishes to Jackson. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Butler. The Heat trail by 6. Here's the closer. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Jackson passes to Antetokounmpo.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
That's good from Jackson.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Both free throws good from Jackson. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. Outside Jackson. 16 feet away. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 11 points for the closer.
A quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget it.
And Giannis with the basket on the assist from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here is Lowry. 1:19 left here in the second. Plenty of daylight on that shot. The closer's got 12 points now in the quarter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life. Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Right side Jackson. Outside Lowry. And there's the pass to the closer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 13-footer, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Now just a 3-point Grizzly lead. Antetokounmpo.
Hey, guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
A three-pointer off the mark. Memphis leading by 5. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Jackson, and the foul on the closer. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First free throw is good. The Heat making a switch here.
Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Thames. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. On the wing, Jackson. The 3. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And that, my friends, is a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer stings when it comes right at the end of the half.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They have a solid 8-point lead. And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
They were getting after it on the glass, like wow, they got a nice edge in that department, which has led to this lead. They won the heart and hustle battle in that first half. Now we'll see if they can keep that going.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Miami?
They couldn't get anything from the offense. Obviously, plenty of bad shots, but they couldn't even hit wide open ones. They need to regroup, I'm telling you, regroup with some kind of rhythm and get on pace.
And that'll...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. What a game we're seeing from Money.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Memphis. Antetokounmpo is out there with Jackson. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's John Morant. And it's Jackson in at the 3 slot.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's the closer. Sinks the three-pointer. The closer's got 17 now.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Outside Jackson. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. The closer's got his 6th rebound on the night. Off target from three-point range. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. To the paint, here's Jackson. Feeds it to Jackson. Back to Jackson. Jackson kicks to Jackson. A three-pointer, no good. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Inside, Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. He's got 11.
The D has to be more assertive with Jaren Jackson inside. Even with some contact, he's still able to score.
And after suffering that knee injury in the bubble back in 2020, Jackson worked his way back steep.
That's always one of the toughest parts of the game, dealing with serious injury when you're young. They're hoping he can remain healthy because he's a foundational piece moving forward.
Outside Butler. Here's the closer, covered by Mitchell.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Jackson from long range. Thames pulls it in. The Heat trail by 6. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Jackson passes to Mitchell. Morant outside. Outside Jackson. Dishes it to Mitchell. Back to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Carries it from three-point range. Jackson's got 37.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Timeout called the Heat. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Bam Adebayo comes in for Jackson. And McCollum subbed in for Mitchell. Outside Jackson. From deep. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes of gone. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And Tyler Hero's defense, maybe not his strength, but it's an area he's looking to improve.
You know what I like about him, though? He wants to improve, and that's half the battle. Bulking up would help him as he gets bullied a little bit on those drives. You like that he wants to be more than just a scorer, GA.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They led by as many as 18 points. Outside Jackson. From downtown, it's good from long range. Jackson's got 40 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The closer passes to Jackson. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. In transition, here comes Miami. Passes it to the closer. Fires it up. And it's good off the back rim and in. The closer's got 8 points in the quarter.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Launches it. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Thames. 8 points for him. And Adams sends it back. Here's Morant. And it's Miami with the rebound. Thames has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's the closer. And he eliminates with a slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's the closer, Adams defending, rebounded by Jackson.
And they continue to control the glass.
Fires from 18. The shot will not fall. And Miami the other way now. Here's the closer, Adams defending. There's Hero with the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
3 points.
Now just a 4-point Grizzly lead.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
Outside Jackson. For the three. Good! Another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Here's the closer. 24 points for him. Kicks to Jackson. Here's Thames. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. And Jackson throws it down home.
An unselfish player. I like how Morant is all about helping his teammates. Terrific pass.
And the foul on the closer. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, real
Substitution on the court.
Jackson finds McCollum. Memphis moving it around. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Miami's ball.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
On the court for the Heat. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. Here's Hero. And the rejection by Giannis. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And the basket by McCollum. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Jackson, he's checked in for Miami. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Butler on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Outside for Jackson. Shot clock at 2. Miami no good on that time either.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Jackson passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus even as the game's gotten tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Outside Butler. Pass to Dedmon. Hero on the wing. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Thames is checked in for Kyle Lowry. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Butler against McCollum. Now Hero. Back to Butler. And the rejection by Jackson. And it turns out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clip. But the officials felt otherwise, so we'll see some free throws here. That free throw good from Butler.
The confidence Jimmy Butler brings to his game is infectious. It's obvious his attitude has a positive effect on his entire squad's play and pushes everyone to deliver their best effort.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Back to Butler. Pocket 6. And the rejection by Jackson. That is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Just 2 to shoot.
You need strength, you need length, you need a strong frame and quick feet. Donovan Mitchell has all of that. That's why he could be one of the best stoppers in this game. He's really cooking right now. He's having a phenomenal half.
Pass to Hero. Jackson against Butler. And the rejection by Giannis.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Back to Jackson. McCollum outside. Jackson trying to break free. No good from outside.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Mitchell in the corner. Outside Jackson. It's up a 3. They get it back. Jackson, solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Jackson's got 25 points in the game.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Outside Butler. And the pass to Hero. Fires from deep. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
I don't know what coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Jackson misses. The Heat trail by 11. To the middle. Here's Butler. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Now here's Jackson. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Miami's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And Jackson throws it down home.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The Heat trail by 13. Now a timeout called by Miami. We've seen Money really having a great game.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Money.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. And we'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's the closer. The Grizzlies pull it in. They led by as many as 18 points. side, Jackson. Down low. And there's Jackson on the assist from Jackson. 29 points for the Beast.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots. He is getting great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Stolen by Jackson. To the paint. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Morant kicks to Jackson. .114 left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. He got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Memphis.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it'll mark their fourth win on the year. Actually, their fifth win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for
money.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success. The long reach of Dedmon makes him a good target on the alley-oop.
Jackson against Martin. Out to Morant. Pass to Mitchell. Jackson with the bounce pass. Back to Jackson. It's Dedmon with the rebound. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. Yet clearly, he hadn't established.
Heat substitution. At the line for the Heat, Wayne Dedmon, shooting one.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. First...
My touch has got the power to heal. Yeah, you know that time is on you. I try to move to you on me. I don't know why you're acting funny, yo. Baby girl, you look like me. You tell me that you have bad Johnny, yo. Babe, just tell me how you feel. You know, see me. My touch has got the power to heal.
What do they care? I need enough of my kids. Your mama better diamond straight from a tree. Watch how I climb up, I'm on top of my. She say, Papi, is it mine? I said it depends. When look from PK, little Kim. She want me, let me click in then. Mother come back, whoa. She want revenge. She a Scorpio, let's think I know her. The hinges, I for the door, then let my friends in. I feel like Joey, but lipstick. Keep it realistic, no fiction, work for no. I got employees, this the big reveal. It's the boys, me no Carlito pushing her. Prodigal, It's me not realizing, not hiding. It's me optimizing my option. I told a second the doctor, put me up out of my mommy. I cook up a wop, took yo, like a wop. Cook up a wop, took yo, like a wop.
It's just bad. You already know premium.
You do somersault. Let's do you. Take the summers off. I love the. You can never take me down. Hey, if you ain't like me, you gon' hate me now. You're afraid to strike, yeah, manifested as a child. My cousin stacked this bread and manifested as a. He thought she broke my head and manifested as a crime.
I need enough for my kids. Little mama, Bella, diamond straight from a tree. Watch how I climb up, I'm on top of. She say, Papi, is it mine? I said, it depends. When look from PK, little Kim. She want me, let me click in then. Mother come back, whoa. She want revenge. She a Scorpio, next thing I know her. They let my friends.
You can't stop it, out of pocket, talking about it, but you not. I'm the type, it's time to go, you know I slide. I've been a hot one, know that if you gon' join my side. I beat the block up, cracking the game, I'm breaking the pavement. I'm a young CEO, making a change in this entertainment. I learned to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming. I learned to do gymnastics, now I've been jumping. Wavy on your she a lady in the street. Do my dad like Dillinger, all my they listen up. On my GTA, I can tell based on my health, I'm extremely using these loops on some easy bait. So if your is on that fail, then you get. I gon' go like how they get in this in the first place. Like how they did me and this my birthday. I don't give a though it's a holiday. So you know me and the squad, we going all the way. You can't stop it, out of pocket, talking about it, but you not. I'm the type, it's time to go, you know I slide. I've been a hot one, know that if you gon' join my side. I beat the block up, cracking the game, I'm breaking the pavement. I'm a young CEO, making a change in this entertainment. I learned to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming. I learned to do gymnastics, now I've been jumping and swinging.
Where I'm from, the make you walk on hills. Now you look like you got Heelys on. Savage turn my feelings off. I just way better though. Ain't no stopping me when I play, I'm coming for the throne. These be so capped, but ain't graduated. It's whack the way you rap, it be too calculated. The way you rap be like white people cooking no flavor. You talking big smoke, but that be all vapor. Talking cheap and broke, so back up.
You can't stop it, out of pocket, talking about it, but you not. I'm the type, it's time to go, you know I slide. I've been a hot one, know that if you gon' join my side. I beat the block up, cracking the game, I'm breaking the pavement. I'm a young CEO, making a change in this entertainment. I learned to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming. I learned to do gymnastics, now I've been jumping this shit.
Girl, she been playing on both sides. I wanna well she can't talk to be playing in the back of her mind. So you can tell me don't fuck, could be saying they don't know. But I'm on all the playlist, 5 to the bench because of the toe. Girl, you know I've been on bad luck. She been giving me bad luck, so I get it and go. She wanna back up, keep getting that cash up and get back on the road. Whipping the Benz truck, me and Shawty been clicked up, but they say she up talking my business. Now she popping up, she be taking a. I had a roommate who made me think I'm a. Close like my mind, thinking that he own it. He be on soft, coming grilling to think that it's off rip. Now I'm in the mosh pit with the and we all going to get it.
You can't stop it,
out of pocket, talking about it, but you not. I'm the type, it's time to go, you know I slide. I've been a hot one, know that if you gon' join my side. I beat the block up, cracking the game, I'm breaking the pavement. I'm a young CEO, making a change in this entertainment. I learned to move with tactics, so I'm executive aiming. I learned to do gymnastics, now I've been jumping and swinging.
Congratulations once again to...
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. Welcome and thank you for spending this hot... Allie, it's all...
Thanks so much, Z.
An old school approach, Allie. Thanks. Here's a look at some stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's taken a small step back offensively. He really hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier on. He's lacking the intensity he had. He needs a new mindset and stop being passive and play with more aggressiveness.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Aaron Gordon is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then it's Jackson, then it's Jackson, and it's Jackson in at the small forward position. And for Memphis, Mitchell out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Jackson, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 5. Now here's Jackson. Jackson down low. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. And both of these teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, 3 of the best all-time rebounders. I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
There's Jackson with the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Now here's Jackson. Coming off a 31-point game against the Clippers.
I'm not sure in that game if it was him or Dikembe Mutombo out there, guys. I was just hoping to see one finger wave after one of those 4 blocks. No, not today.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
There's Jackson with the 3. The shot off that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jackson with it. In the game against Portland, very impressive. Here he goes. And the dunk by Jackson.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Here's Jackson. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Jackson with the block. They recover it. Jackson outside. Pass to Jackson. Jackson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 so far. There's Jackson with the 3. The rebound by Jackson. Thunder with a lead. And it's Jackson on the take. And the dunk by Jackson.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Here's Jackson. Goes back up. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the paint. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Jackson outside. The three is up. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
There's Jackson with the 3. Jokic grabs the board. The Thunder have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Jackson against Jackson. Inside. And there's Jokic on the assist from Jackson.
Jokic and body control. Man, years ago we wouldn't have said that. I'm saying it now.
Moran against Jackson. Shot's good by Moran.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Back to Jackson. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And Jackson, here we go. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And here's Morant. He had a big outing in that Trailblazers game as well. Jackson outside. Hits a 3-pointer. Jackson's got 9.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Jackson, the pass to Jackson. For 3. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Here's Morant. And he drives in. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. Jackson, the pass to Jackson. And too long on the shot.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Jackson gets the bucket. 17 points in the game.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Mitchell, the pass to Jackson. Tries again. Blocked. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. A big group substitute.
Substitution. On the court.
Outside Jones. Back to Adams. Over Jackson. And it's Adams missing. And the Thunder in possession here. They're leading by 8. From downtown, Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 20.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Now here's McCollum. Coming off a 16-point game against Portland.
McCollum on the inside, driving in and not backing down. He got up there.
Jackson outside. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Adebayo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
1:11 left in the first quarter here. Now Jackson. 22 points for him. Jackson outside. Beyond the arc. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And during the last month's worth of play, here are the top rebounding squads in the league. In the third spot, the Grizzlies. Fifth on the list, the Thunder.
And both of these teams have been great at rebounding the ball over the last month, making sure they're doing whatever they can to get the boards off the miss.
Brooks from outside. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Pass to Baisley. And here's Jackson. From the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Brooks, the pass to McCollum. Shoots over Jackson. They grab their own miss. Adams. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Here's Russell. Jackson outside. For three. That'll count. And that's not going to go. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back.
I'm a lot more comfortable.
Grant, I love that Giannis is not worried about the numbers.
I mean, B.A., he just wants to win. That's another thing that makes him great.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Dylan Brooks is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Jones in at the point guard. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. There's Jackson with the three. Drops in the three. Jackson's got 25 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's McCollum. Here's the three. Adams, the pass to McCollum. Gets some space and parries the jumper. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the coach has confidence in C.J. taking that shot.
Oh, wow! What a play! Woo. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo. What a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And the Grizzlies with possession here. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Adebayo passes to Adams. Clock at 6. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Jackson. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Jackson against Brooks. Driving inside. Unable to get that one. And Oklahoma City will go the other way with it. Their last game, a win against the Clippers. Looking to carry it into this one.
Hey, guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Grant, you won Rookie of the Year. You feel that a rookie wall is a real thing this time of the season?
I think it is, B.A. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but 30 games versus 82 games is a serious difference. The physicality of the NBA can also wear down a rookie.
A line change here for Memphis. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Jokic is checked in for Muscala. Gordon comes in for Baisley. Jackson, he's checked in for Jackson. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Jackson. Here's Jackson. The Grizzlies making their last shot.
And again, Oklahoma City with a triple. When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Mitchell, the pass to Morant. Jackson outside. Jackson against Gordon. Little turnaround. And there's Jackson on the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his first points of the game. Jackson against Jackson. Jackson outside. Plenty of space. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Jackson. 9 points in the game. Jackson outside. Releases. No good there. And it's Thunder's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And Jokic throws it down.
Jokic is a big center, tough to contain close to the basket. That's a nice throwdown.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
There's Jackson with the 3. Jackson with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Antetokounmpo against Jackson. To the middle. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
I just don't think that Jokic is ever in a hurry out there, which helps in that set.
For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second.
And D'Angelo Russell, looking at his career, he's slowly becoming a more efficient player, learning his strengths and his limitations.
And for Russell, he's still a volume scorer. But now I think he's better at picking his spots.
And you can live with his percentages. I mean, he's improved his shot from the outside. It seems like he's always looking to refine his game.
The Thunder have gotten all 8 shots to go. A perfect second quarter so far. Back to Jackson. Mitchell grabs a miss. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo finds Mitchell. Shoots from the baseline. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's a 13-point game. Here's Jackson. That's short off the rim. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. From deep, Morant. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Well, the Grizzlies shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to Jackson. This one for 3. The shot no good. Oklahoma City has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Russell, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson outside. Off the mark there with a 3. And so it's Memphis with it. Down by 15. Jackson against Gordon. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Kept alive. Here's Jackson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
The Thunder making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
Now here's Jackson. 23 points for him last game against the Clippers.
Relentless on the glass. Boards are largely about how much you want it.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Moran against Gilgeous-Alexander. There's Jackson with the 3. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Moran's got his 3rd assist of the night. Jackson against Jackson. Jackson outside. Gordon, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Russell. Shot clock at 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent D there from Moran. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. And he's going for the oop here. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Jackson outside. There's the triple. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Jackson left side from the baseline. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Jackson's got 15 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Morant, no good.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Jackson on the wing, defended by Jackson. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
It took him a bit to get going, but he's really got that 3 working now.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Moran. Into the lane. Pass to Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. 1:03 left in the second quarter. From deep. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Moran against Gilgeous-Alexander. That's tipped. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Jackson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Ja Morant picks one up. And that one falls for Jackson. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Brooks comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's McCollum in for Morant. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Adebayo passes to Jackson to stop the run. Stolen by Jackson. On the break. Back to Jackson. Jackson outside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. He got it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder ending the quarter with a 20.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Oklahoma City has the edge here at halftime. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Kenny, what was your impression?
It all starts with their shooting, and they're on fire from behind the arc. And I can say the opposite when it comes to the other side. When there's this much disparity in three-point shooting, it usually makes a big difference on the score.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively.
Thanks for joining us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Memphis shooting 40% from the field in this one. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. We've got Jackson. Aaron Gordon is out there with Jackson. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Jackson finds Jackson. Buries it from 3. Jackson's got 17.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
To the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
Great floor awareness as Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
Jackson, the pass to Jackson. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. Jackson against Jackson. Fires from the wing. Jackson can't get it to go. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. You know, Jokic is such an interesting personality. Very focused on the court, but fun and relaxed often.
There is a reason why they call him the Joker. I mean, it's not just because of his last name. It's because of his personality. He's jovial. He's always joking around with his teammates, and he keeps the locker room pretty loose.
Jackson against Jackson. To the inside. Over Jokic. The offensive rebound. Jackson gets the bucket.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Jackson against Mitchell. Jackson outside. From behind the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
There's Jackson with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets. A home game. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Antetokounmpo against Jackson. Back to Jackson. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row, looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Adams checked in for Jackson. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Jackson is checked in. Pass to Mitchell. Jackson outside. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Jackson outside. Fires the 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Mitchell, the pass to Morant. Jackson outside. Stolen by Jackson. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And the dunk by Jackson.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Jackson outside. Stolen by Jackson. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Doesn't go for him.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Antetokounmpo outside. Shot to stop the run. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
He was all alone on that one. Jackson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Gordon finds Jackson. Jackson drawing the double team. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Adams. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Jackson. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Moran against Jackson. Jackson outside. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that.
Open up the floodgates and let Giannis run through. What a joy to watch him in transition.
Up top, Jackson, hounded by Moran. And Jackson gets double-teamed. And Gordon with the big finish.
Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Back to Jackson. Back to Jackson. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot over Mitchell. Off the left rim and out. Memphis has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Jackson.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Jackson drawing the double team. Here's Gordon. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Brooks comes in for Jackson. McCollum, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. McCollum outside. Outside Jones. Launches a 3. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Jackson against McCollum. Jackson gets the bucket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Adebayo against Muscala. Pass to Jones. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Jackson down low. McCollum defends. 2 points. That one goes. Jackson's got 39. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Well, you add to that tonight, they've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Jackson is checked in. Inside. It's intercepted. Here's the break. There's the three. That shot off the mark. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
This team had a huge belief in Darius Baisley and the potential that he had.
1:14 left in the third. Hay hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Jackson's got 10 points here in the second half. And with Baisley, his breakout came in the Orlando bubble.
Got a lot of minutes down there and made the most of his chances. And I think that's grown his confidence.
On the wing, Jones. Will it go? And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's McCollum. He's got 7.
Thunder's foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Here's Brooks. He can't get that one to fall. Hey, nice D from Muscala. The shot. Jackson finds Jackson. Back to Jackson. Kicks it out to Jackson. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 24.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Thunder opening up a huge gap. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Brandon Clark out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Xavier Tillman. Then there's Tyus Jones. And it's McCollum at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Here's Jackson. Oh, nice D from McCollum. And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
The Thunder have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. McCollum against Jackson. The three is up. Brooks with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Jones. McCollum with it. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Clark, the pass to McCollum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And C.J. McCollum continuing to be one of the most elite mid-range and creative scorers around 15 feet.
So it's 1 of 2 from the stripe. And for McCollum, taking more threes might be good for his longevity as well, Brent.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. He's such a gifted shooter, and there are ways to get him out to the three-point line where he's standing and gets in a great rhythm. I think you're going to see CJ raise that percentage.
Oklahoma City's foul.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Konchar's checked in. Jackson, he's checked in for Oklahoma.
To the floor for the Thunder.
To see him get up like that.
Shooting 1.
Well, Brent, you won 2 championships with the Spurs. When you look at the roster now, what are you seeing?
Well, the pillars are gone from those championship seasons, but the coach and the voice remains. So that's a Spurs team that's young, has a lot of guys who need to grow, but they have the type of DNA that you're looking for, being competitive and wanting to push their limits. So
there's Jackson with the 3, pure from three-point range. Jackson's got 42 in the game.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. From outside the arc. The 3. Another shot. Paisley, good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Outside Jones. Down low. Here's Clark. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And of course, Canadian-born Brandon Clark grew up in Phoenix. He played at San Jose State, then transferred to Gonzaga. A few stops on his way to the
citizenship for Brandon Clark, Canadian and the U.S. That Canadian national team is looking to be a force.
Bottom line, he's got some options when it comes to international play.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Brooks, the pass to Clark. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
There's Jackson with the 3. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Brooks outside. Can't hit that one. Here are the Thunder with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see. Throughout the league today, Graham.
You know, B.A., it really did.